Hey guys, it's Kelly, and I just wanted to make a quick video today to talk to you about my journey as a coach, a Beachbody coach. I started back in 2012 when I was pregnant with my youngest, Ashley, and I basically started as a coach so that I could get the 25% discount on my Shakeology and all Beachbody products, because at that point I had already had a transformation with P90X, and then I started to include Shakeology, and I realized what a vital part of my nutrition journey Shakeology really was, and I just knew at that point that I wanted to get the discount that I would be using Beachbody products for a very, very, very long time after this. So I first started up when I was pregnant, and I just wanted the discount. And I need you to know that my coach Erin asked me about 2 or 3 times to be a coach, and at first I wanted nothing to do with coaching. I wasn't sure that, I knew I didn't want to work the business. I wasn't even sure at that point that I wanted the discount, but my results were not, I couldn't argue with the results I was getting, and so I just finally said, all right, I'm doing this just for the discount, and that's all I wanted. So for the longest time, I was just a discount coach, and I was very happy with just being a discount coach until somebody asked me what I was doing and how I was getting these results, and what's this Shakeology stuff that you're always talking about. So I initially was not inclined to work this business, but people start to ask you, obviously, when they notice you're changing for the better, especially like physically, and maybe, you're talking to people about the things that you're doing, they want to know what's going on. So I helped my first person lose weight with a fitness program and Shakeology, and that was my introduction to being a coach. And obviously it was a very positive introduction, and even as like that first person came along, I was still like, asking my coach all the questions I needed to know, but I really wasn't saying, now it's time. I was just kind of like, can you help me help this person, because, I want to help them, but I'm not going to work the business. I don't want anything to do with it. And so, but then that person lost, I can't remember, 10 or 15 pounds with their fitness program in Shakeology, and they like couldn't stop thanking me, and they were giving me all these shout outs on Facebook, and then their friends started asking them what's going on and coming to me for advice. And then it just became obvious that I needed to learn more, and then I really was motivated to like say to myself, well, there's something to this, and it is so rewarding. I just couldn't deny it anymore. So I, just started learning through my coach. She had trainings that she hooked me up with. I never once felt alone, or, like I didn't know where to turn if I had questions. And we just kind of went from there. And I just have to tell you that when you are involved in changing somebody's life, there is no better feeling than having that person come back and thank you for being there day after day. It's like I'm a teacher, so I always tell people it's like teaching a kid how to learn how to read. I do that every day in first grade. So I can equate that to helping people lose weight and start to feel better about themselves and gain confidence. And, for some people it changes their whole life, their family life, their marriages. You touch somebody's life in one specific way, but then it starts to be the trickle down effect of how it affects their life in all aspects. So that's kind of my journey with coaching. I'm an Emerald coach right now, and I just am obsessed and addicted to helping people live their best life. I love the personal daily habits that Beachbody has brought into my life in terms of working out every day, striving to be better, reaching my goals both physically and with my nutrition, growing as a person, listening to or reading my personal development every single day. It has just helped shape me into a person who is so happy and eager to help other people kind of realize their goals and their dreams. This business has helped me grow as a person in the last 3 years in so many ways. I can't believe that I get paid to not only keep myself in great physical and nutritional condition, but I get to be this motivator, which I am addicted to anyway. I get to be this bright light in somebody else's life, in somebody else's journey, and I am part of a team that it is our job to get together and be positive and to motivate and to inspire. And when you get a bunch of people together on a team to do this work, it's called work, I get paid for it, it's hard to believe that this is my job. It has changed me to be, I was kind of a positive person to begin with, but I was in a really bad place when I started my journey with P90X after my first daughter. And everything that ever had to do with Beachbody was so uplifting to me. All the experiences I had with the programs, with my coach, with my first challenge group, then when I became a coach with our team, it's amazing. It's an amazing experience that I just think if you are interested in fitness and health and nutrition and, you like working out at home, you got to check this out, because you have the power to not only change your life, which is, this is how we all get into it, to change our own life and to have our own transformations. But when people come to you and ask you for your help, and then you get to be a part of their journey, I'm telling you, it brings tears to my eyes. I have met the most amazing people that thank me for being a part of their journey, but they're just as big of a part of my own journey with coaching and with my own physical transformation. I need you. I need my accountability partners in my challenge groups as much as you and they need me. So it just is something that I really think anyone should check out. This job is exciting to me. It's exciting to look back on my own physical journey and transformation. It's exciting for me to look back on how far I've come as a coach. It's exciting for me to go to work every day and work out and check in with my challengers and be a bright light in their life and motivate and inspire them. And it's exciting for me to think about how much I've grown as an individual, reading my personal development, listening to my personal development, making that piece a priority as well. I am so thankful that Beachbody came into my life for a million different reasons, starting with my own transformation and then having the opportunity to help other people transform their bodies and their lives, and being a part of somebody else's journey is so rewarding. So I'm just so very thankful for the opportunity to have this, or to be in this position to help people the way I have been able to, and the way I plan to continue helping others in the future.